a prominent aviation and defense company, has served the United States military for over 100 years. In 2012, they patented an innovative plasma force field technology that was entirely new to people at the time. The patent describes the creation of a plasma shield by quickly heating the air between the vehicle and incoming blast using lasers, electricity, and microwaves. The barrier would then reflect, refract, absorb, and divert some of the shock wave's impact. This technology can be affixed to various objects, such as cars, buildings, or even backpacks, providing a versatile protective solution. As a long-standing concern, the destructive power of bombs and improvised explosive devices has led militaries and private defense contractors to search for ways to shield their personnel from harm. Boeing's plasma force field technology represents a significant advancement in this area and has the potential to revolutionize the military sector. By offering an innovative solution to an age-old problem, Boeing is poised to substantially impact the future of defense and protection. In the ever-evolving landscape of modern warfare, combat situations involving explosives have become increasingly common and devastating. The majority of casualties in such scenarios can be attributed to the lethal combination of shrapnel and shockwaves, both of which pose significant challenges to military forces and civilian populations alike. Over the centuries, military engineers have tirelessly worked on developing various protective measures, such as physical barriers, reinforced doors, or heavy body armor in an attempt to shield soldiers from deadly impacts of shrapnel. Shrapnel, which consists of a fragment of metal ejected from the blast area, can cause severe injuries and even death upon impact. In contrast, shockwaves, though silent, can be just as deadly and far-reaching, making them a formidable threat in any situation. Shockwaves occur as a result of the rapid release of energy that follows an explosion. This energy pushes outwards, creating a pressure wave that travels at supersonic speeds, causing catastrophic destruction along its path. Due to the vacuum produced by the shockwave's outward pressure, air particles and debris are drawn back towards the blast site, effectively intensifying the devastation caused by the explosion. In a matter of seconds, a single bomb has the potential to obliterate entire cities or military bases, making it a significant concern for defense forces around the world. As adversaries continue to develop increasingly advanced and destructive arsenals, defense contractors worldwide are in a race against time to devise the most efficient and effective system for neutralizing this inconspicuous yet lethal menace. Boeing, a global leader in the aerospace and defense industry, has recently been granted a patent for a groundbreaking system that employs a force field to mitigate the impact of an explosion. While this concept may appear to have been borrowed from the pages of a science fiction novel, I know, experts in the field believe that Boeing is the company with the resources, the expertise, and the innovation required to turn this technology into a reality. The force field system proposed by Boeing operates by using sensors to detect an incoming shockwave. Once detected, the system activates and generates an energy field between the explosion and the target, such as a vehicle or building. This energy field, which is created through the use of high-energy lasers, plasma, or electromagnetic radiation, serves to disrupt the shockwave's path, effectively reducing its intensity and mitigating its destructive potential. The development of such a force field technology holds immense promise in revolutionizing the way that military forces and civilian infrastructure are protected from threats posed by the explosives. By effectively neutralizing the impacts of shockwaves, this technology could potentially save countless lives and minimize the widespread destruction caused by explosions in combat situations. However, the road to the practical implementation of this technology is not without its challenges. The complexity and energy requirements associated with creating a force field capable of withstanding the force of, say an explosion, present significant obstacles that must be overcome. Moreover, ensuring the system is able to detect and react to incoming shockwaves in a timely manner is going to be crucial to its effectiveness. Shielding against shockwaves is complex because they can pass through physical mediums like barriers. However, placing an attenuating material between the damaged source and the protected object can significantly reduce or even nullify the harm. A porous material capable of deforming as it absorbs energy could serve as an attenuator, mitigating the impact of the unseen shockwave. Brian Tillotson, a senior technical staff member at Boeing and the inventor of this cutting-edge technology, shared a conversation with NBC that highlighted the crucial issue. A biologist on this team observed that numerous American soldiers were returning home without visible injuries, but later manifested significant brain damage caused by shockwaves. This critical observation inspired Tillotson to devise a solution to address this pressing concern. Further research conducted by the Institute of Medicine corroborated these findings, emphasizing the severity of the situation. During the two wars, improvised explosive devices have resulted in over 31,000 injuries, and an untold number of service members might not have been aware of the danger that they were even in. In 2015, a patent was awarded for this revolutionary invention, specifically designed to mitigate the impact of shockwaves from missiles or IEDs. The goal was to prevent harm to vehicles, buildings, or even groups of people who might be in the vicinity of such blasts. The patent characterizes Boeing's approach as a significant technological milestone and potentially transforming the way defense systems protect against explosions. The document explains that the core concept revolves around using electromagnetic arc to create an intermediate medium in the air almost instantaneously. Applying an immense amount of energy would heat the air into plasma, forming a protective barrier against the damaging shockwaves. This innovation has the potential to revolutionize how military and civilian personnel are safeguarded from the devastating effects of explosions, ultimately saving lives and reducing injuries in various conflict zones and high-risk solutions. As the technology continues to be refined and developed, it may open up new possibilities for enhanced protection and safety measures in the defense sector. The impact of this invention could far reach beyond the military realm, potentially influencing the design and implementation of security measures in other industries. Despite its peculiar name, the device operates on a straightforward principle. When Boeing system detects an explosion or shockwave, it activates. Sensors determine the appropriate timing and direction for the vent release. After considering these factors and triggering the ordnance, the system aims to heat the surrounding air near the target, creating a transient medium described in the patent, preventing the shockwave from infiltrating the protected area. This medium consists of air with varying densities, temperatures, and compositions, specifically engineered to dampen the shockwave. As a result, a plasma shield forms, characterized by higher density and temperature than the surrounding air and a distinct composition. Boeing believes that this plasma field can significantly diminish, reflect, and absorb an explosion's energy, providing robust protection against shockwave-induced damage. The precise functioning of Boeing's patented shockwave buffer system remains somewhat ambiguous. While the patent outlines various potential system configurations and methods for detecting threats and quickly creating the plasma field, it doesn't delve into the technical specifics of the device's operation. One possibility involves generating a sphere-shaped region of plasma using a set of convergent microwave beams. Alternatively, the system's force field could be created by firing lasers into the air to form plasma channels, which would then guide an electric discharge to establish a plasma field. Despite the laser's option's visual appeal, Tillotson suggests that the military would be better off pursuing the microwave alternative. Nonetheless, the device aims to protect and reduce the damage caused by shockwaves. Soldiers would still need to depend on their personal or vehicle armor to withstand an explosion visible and destructive visible effects. As of 2021, Boeing hasn't yet constructed a functioning prototype of a plasma field, which it realized it would cement the company's status as a frontrunner in the defense technology industry. Unlike the impenetrable force fields often depicted in fiction, Boeing's plasma shield system isn't designed to deflect projectiles like bullets or shrapnel. Rather, its purpose is to safeguard specific structures or vehicles, such as troop transports or field hospitals, from the effects of explosions. Tillotson emphasizes that the primary goal is to protect people, pointing out that vehicles are generally more resistant to shockwaves than the human body. Nevertheless, safeguarding human lives is a priority worth pursuing, I'd say. Although a patent application is a prerequisite for developing a prototype, Boeing still has a considerable ground to cover before reaching that stage. Confronted with significant technological challenges yet to overcome, the company may be awaiting a research and development breakthrough that would render the device viable. Precise timing is crucial, as any shield would be unable to endure the system's high energy demands for an extended period. However, punctuality is not a hallmark of warfare. Researchers at the University of Leicester suggest that plasma bursts are theoretically feasible, but the high energy output would momentarily expose the defenses. Implementing plasma shields in warfare may be decades away still, so only time will tell whether Boeing can develop this groundbreaking technology and pave the way for the future of armed conflict. Please don't hesitate to click the like button and leave a comment, sharing your thoughts in the comment section below, and hit the bell icon to receive notifications for our channel updates.